Our Promise 2030, Building Brighter Futures for Vulnerable Children. A stewardship that results in a bias for action, a focus on impact, continuous improvement and innovation toward future challenges, clear value for money, and ever higher standards of efficiency. We continually ask ourselves how we could make each task simpler, faster, better, and cheaper. This is Carlos Ray Ruiz, and through this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the activities that are happening in the last few months in the area of continuous improvement. I started with East Asia, where after Mongolia and Cambodia started with the deployment of continuous improvement, the last 2 months, Myanmar decided to also implement a Kaizen of Kaizen approach to improve multiple processes within the national offices. Mongolia also continue with another exercise where they improve some of the key processes using the Kaizen of Kaizen approach. And then the strategy realization team, using an innovative approach called Virtual Kaizen, they have decided to implement a new project to develop a framework that will help to improve the alignment of all the region in light of our new strategy, Our Promise 2030. Sue Birchmore, Greenville, Yang have been taking the lead on this, and they have been tremendous. They have done tremendous progress with some of the key regional leaders to implement this framework. Also, Gazelle Speed Phase 2, which is a program designed to tackle multiple areas within any office, have been deployed in the shared service Costa Rica. This is the second iteration in which they have been identifying improvement opportunities. And I'm glad to say that this time it was the same people from the shared services, the ones who deploy and train the people internally. Also, I want to highlight the fact that the resource allocation initiative under Debbie Reynolds' leadership have been making tremendous progress in multiple fronts. Last month, they developed and implemented a Kaizen approach to improve multiple sections of this process. They gathered a cross-functional group of people from the support office, the global center, the regional office, and the national office to identify improvement opportunities to streamline that particular process. There's been a lot of support from the champions of these key projects and initiatives to make it happen. And there's been the spirit of continuous improvement from the people who are being participating and closing some of the actions associated with these projects. There's been other groups who are also having a lot of activity in the area of continuous improvement. The global auditing team under Chris Devanican have been making a lot of progress on using the DMAI approach to improve some of the key processes. The Suales team have also completed and deployed their own Kaizen events facilitated by the people from the region. East Asia, under the leadership of Alex Whitney in Ethiopia, they have been also making tremendous progress in the area of continuous improvement. Nepal also continued to work towards their certification program. And of course, the supply chain and share services under Jim Borsam, Helen Tran, John Sparks, and Neil Stratton and Bob Wilson have been leading and making sure they use the principles and the tools to improve some of the key processes. There is also more to come. Next week, the finance group are going to meet at Monrovia to improve the Global Center planning, forecasting, and budgeting process. So a cross-functional group is going to meet next week, and they're going to analyze the processes, and they're going to streamline them, and they're going to develop action plans to execute and to make things better. Really exciting things going on in the area of continuous improvement. I want to also congratulate the Dominican Republic because last week 7 people got certified as green belts, and that's something we want to celebrate with them. There's going to be more updates like this to keep you updated about some of the main activities that are happening in the area of continuous improvement. And remember, don't let perfection get in the way of better. Thank you.